I literally have no idea what to say right now. I literally am. I'm not going to say in a state of utter shock. And maybe I'm in a state of shock because the New York football giants finally did something. Finally did something that made sense. Finally did something that literally was a football move, and it actually helped the franchise. The New York football giants, at his own request, have released Daniel Jones. I got nothing. I literally fucking have nothing. I love you too, Armando. Love you, bro. I got nothing. I am at the point of that. I mean, after that speech yesterday, after that wave of emotion people had, like a 22-44-1 quarterback was a Super Bowl winner, that we were doing him dirty. I literally have nothing. I have glee in my heart. I have happiness. I am going to the game on Sunday. And for the first time in almost 6 years, this cloud has parted. The heavens have opened. The sun will be shining. We will no longer have this darkness over this. I am flexing. We'll no longer have this darkness above us. We used to sit there and go, when, Lord, when will you save us from this? It was November 22nd, 2024. Joe Schoen did something right. I'm more befuddled by the fact that Joe Schoen did something right than the fact that we released Daniel Jones. I literally cannot tell you how happy I am. One person on the stream yesterday went to me and said, you hate Daniel Jones. Yes, I hate Daniel Jones. I don't hate Daniel Jones the person. I hate Daniel Jones the player. Don't hate Daniel Jones the man. I hate Daniel Jones the quarterback. Yes, truly. I don't hide it. Yesterday I wore all over my body the DJ Hater Club all over my body. Big Don, what do you got to say, Big Don? Big Don says, sorry, Tim, didn't know you were streaming. I'm doing wine now. I don't know if you're doing wine as in drinking it or if you're doing wine as in stocking it, because you know what? It is 12:02 on a Friday. I'm thinking about drinking. Because you know what? This should be a national holiday in Giant Land. You should now have this understanding that you are no longer a joke of a franchise because you finally did something that made sense. You did something that, I don't know, a football team would do. Denver last year ate like $400 billion with Russell Wilson. This year you have Daniel Jones, and you're sitting there and you're just saying to yourself, when are they going to do this? When are they going to do this? When are they going to chug? I love that, Prince. The day has finally arrived. Self-love. And we know self-love is of course swing culture. Hey, Tim, the day has finally arrived. I'm celebrating Swing Culture TV. We're celebrating. We should celebrate. Where's the fireball? Let's celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. Hit the like button while you're in the chat. I mean, we have been through the quarterback desert before with Dave Brown, Kent Graham, Danny Cannell, Craig Morton, Joe Pisarcik, Scott Bruner, Jeff Rutledge. We have been through this, but we have never been through a point where it was just so disgusting and so many people are just so confounded about a guy that was never good. He was average at best, never good, but you gave him 160. You paid him $108 million over 6 years. We don't have to live with to all the people that follow this channel, to all the people that follow me on Twitter, to all the people that have hung in this corner for years, you have been vindicated. This stream isn't up for me. And Big Don again with the super sticker. You know, I love stickers. But this stream isn't for me. And I'm going to get to everyone's chats. This stream is for you. We have been freed. Free at last. We're done. We don't have to deal with. We could be Giant fans again. Think about that, guys. You can be a Giant fan again. Why? Because you don't have to deal with the other 31 teams making fun of you, and you don't have to deal with a segment of your fan base who's so goddamn stupid they don't understand that Daniel Jones wasn't a quarterback. We're free because we're free falling. We're done. It's amazing that Eli Manning made the top 25 finalists. And I said, we're going to win. Because the last time we won, Eli Manning got added to the Hall of Fame list. This time we're going to win because Eli Manning made it one of the top 25. He makes it in the top 25, and you know what happens? They release Daniel Jones. It's the curse of Eli Manning. We've said this before 1,000,000 times.
This place is cursed.
The curse is done. I love it right here, Skyline. The reign of terror is over. Mr. Jackson, thank you, Mr. Timmy. It's over. I'm crying. I don't know what. I literally don't know what to do. I am literally going to take Mrs. Online Big Blue to the game on Sunday. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to enjoy ourselves. I don't care if we get beat by 50. The culture of losing is over. Big Don, also the super chat said, posting your DJ letter now again. Post it. Say it proud. Go to my website. Not my website. Go to my Twitter page. It's on my Twitter page, and I want everyone to go find the apology letter because you deserve it. Online Big Blue, DJ Lovers apology form. We are sorry, Tim, that you have been right about DJ for 6 years. P.S. We will never doubt you again. Go and post it because you've earned it. You have earned it. Everyone that has been following this channel for the last 5 years, because the 5 years we've been doing this channel, it's because we've been stuck with Daniel Jones. Everyone that has followed this channel, everyone that is stuck with this channel, everyone that has known that Daniel Jones is not an NFL quarterback, you win today. You've won. You've been vindicated. And you're going to have people go, well, who's our quarterback now? It doesn't fucking matter. Go put in Where's Waldo. I'm rolling with Tommy. I don't even think Tommy DeVito is an NFL starting quarterback. I don't think Drew Lock is an NFL starting quarterback. But you know what? It's no longer Daniel Jones. You got to roll with Jersey Shore Tommy.
Jersey Shore Tommy.
Wait for the beat to drop.
I don't care. I don't care if we win. I don't care. We're done. The dragon has been slain. The princess has been rescued from the tower. The clouds have lifted. I don't know any references from Lord of the Rings, but a Lord of the Rings reference, that means everything's going to be good. I might buy a jersey. I didn't buy a jersey. People are blowing me up. I'm streaming, people. I didn't buy a jersey this year because I was so done with this team. I'm gonna go buy. You know what I'm gonna do to support John Mara? I am literally going out and buying a jersey and pay for full price and over the price at the stadium on Sunday. Come on, everybody, let's get some Fireball. I got to see what everyone's saying. Hold on, I got it. This stream is for you. This stream is for the great unwashed, which is all of us, that knew Daniel Jones wasn't an NFL caliber quarterback, and now he's gone. This stream is for you. I thank you. Because you stood behind this. You knew football. Nick says, what, Tim? What a happy day. Nick, you got it right. Mr. Matumbo, my fantasy season is over. There are no dimes. Maintenance Capital, you back? I'm always back. We won, says Prince. We won. Mr. McCormick, best day ever. It's Armando. Oh, no, it's Armando. Celebrate. Good times. Come on. Da-na-na-na. Da-da-da. Woo-hoo. Let's celebrate, people. Let's celebrate because we don't have to deal with this. We don't. We're done. New window. I'm going to try to get a new window here. You know what? We are going to play licensed music, and I don't care if I get in trouble. I once got a cease and desist order from the NFL for streaming games, but you know what? I don't care if we get in trouble because we are done. I don't even know what to do. I really don't. Here we go. You know, we're going to celebrate the right way. To those that do not know, the cloud has lifted. Daniel Jones has been purged from the kingdom. No longer will the citizens of wherever we live have to deal with the befuddledness known as Daniel Jones. So rise up with the mighty. Understand where you've been. Rise, my children, rise. Because we have been vindicated once more. Oh, my God. What is Justin? The Giants are treating him like he is a Hall of Famer. I don't understand. I love you too, Armando. Love you too. What's up, Big Rick? Love you too, Justin. Love everyone. Blackbirds is shocked. Armando says he needs to go. Eric's just got it wrapped up saying, wow, motherfuckers. Wow. Twitter is a crazy place, says Christian. I'm seeing Cowboys fans begging to pick him up. Take him. Tim, get the bottles, get the pizza, get the ice creams. We did it. It's, hey, I'm Italian today. I got spit coming out of my mouth. I got water flying everywhere. We are done. Bye-bye, Daniel. Bye-bye. Knock, knock. Who's there? Not Daniel Jones. It's just you just have to look at this, and you just have to, because it's such an exciting. I guess you couldn't tell I'm happy. Giants draft Carson Beck. You know they're gonna do that. Kareem, I don't know. Lone Road says, yeah. He's going to land in Philly and Dallas. I hope he does land in Philly because he'll destroy the Philly season. Armando says, I've stayed behind no matter what people were saying about him. It's about time. Blackbird says the Giants finally did something correct. They finally did something an NFL franchise does. They got rid of garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. Christmas came early. Who's going to the game Sunday? Yeah, I'm going. I'm Italian. I'm Irish Italian Sunday. My wife's Puerto Rican, Native American Italian. Esquire says, this is the Marin Gettleman. I believe he bullied Shane and Dable into keeping DJ. Now the team is dysfunctional. No, we're not dysfunctional anymore. We are winners. Chug, chug, chug. Good afternoon, Tim. Finally, let's go. G-Man says Mark Hernandez. Armando says, now what do we do? Tommy is not he's not the answer, but I don't care. I don't care. He doesn't need to be the answer. Nothing like a lunchtime shot. Free at last. Oh, my Lord, free at last. D. Coop said, let this be the last time we look at a Duke quarterback. I've already said this. Duke needs to just cancel their football program. End it. Daniel's wiping his tears with his millions. Freaking fan base needs to get over it and get excited. He's gone. I love it because, like I said, there's that scene in The Simpsons where the guy that's supposed to be Arnold Schwarzenegger does the movie, and the movie critic, because he makes all these bad movies, comes up to him and says, how do you sleep at night? And he's like, on a big pile of money. That's what Daniel Jones is doing. So I have no fear for him. He's going to be a great All-State salesman. I might open my Hennessy bottle in my pantry today. Oh, I'll do. I got a bottle over there that Dom brought me all the way from the UK. I might crack that open that now. Hey folks, hit the like if you're glad that Doo-Doo Man is gone. The bad man is gone. We've made the bad man stop. Drew Lock, Janet. No, I'm going Tommy DeVito, Saquon Barkley, Julian Love, Xavier McKinney, and Evan Ingram. Mark says, can't feel sorry for DJ at the end. He did it to himself. Now we got to see what the GM and head coach can do. Listen, I'm not even worried about the GM and head coach right now because both of those knuckleheads should be fired. But this is a celebratory day. Make sure you hit we have 128 people. We got another 100 people on Twitter. Like the button. Do whatever you can do. Because it's over. The kingdom has been purged. Evil has been vanquished. The mighty, I don't know any Lord of the Ring things, but the mighty bad guy is gone and from Lord of the Rings. Been racking with you since 2020. Blackbird, you are the man. You know you're the man. But Dominic says, oh, wow, I didn't think this would happen in the postseason until postseason. We knew he was done after the statement yesterday, but wow, what are the capital implications based on the timing of this? We're still going to take the dead cap number. It doesn't matter. We're going to take the dead cap number anyways. We're going to still have the issue for next year with the 20-something million, but they can do the post first so they can split it over 2 seasons. We're fine. It doesn't fucking matter, Dom. It does. When Dorothy dropped a house on the Wicked Witch, did Dorothy look at Glenda and say, I wonder what the resale value of my house is going to be now? No, it was ding dong, Daniel's gone. Ding dong, dingle dong, ding dong, Daniel Jones is gone. I need your jacket. No, it's mine. Yeah. Yo, I finally made it to your stream. Barkley versus the Rams. You think he has a great? Oh, Barkley's going to have a fantastic game. Barkley's going to run for another 150. The reign of terror is over. As the lady says, yes. Oh, my God. Mr. Sanders. I don't know about Mr. Sanders, but we're going to get it. Joey says, for the record, Daniel Jones asked to be released. This is the compensation if the team picks him up and signs him for next season. He just asked for his release. I mean, it doesn't. No, he's gonna slide through waivers. There's gonna be no compensation. He's gonna get through waivers. No one's gonna pick up that contract. So I assume the voids the injury guarantee for the $23 million hit next year. I'd void it. I see none of the Twitter pundits confirming that. The injury thing is gone. We're still gonna get hit for the $22 million dead cap number in 2025. But if he does it post June 1st, he can divide it up by $11 million each season over 2 years. So, yeah, he's fine. This team will continue to lose another 10 years. We are the Jets. Keep celebrating. I don't care. I don't care. We can be the Jets. We can be the Jets. Let us be the Jets. Marcus Creed, thank you for the super chat. Tim, I think I have tears in my eyes. The shackles have been broken from my wrist. I smell the fresh air. I've never hated a player more. Screw him. Marcus, I might just leave that up all day. I might just make that post my screensaver. Because I agree. I don't hate the man. I don't hate the player. I hate the game. Don't hate the man. Hate the quarterback. People yesterday in the stream were like, you hate Daniel Jones. I was like, no, I don't hate Daniel Jones. I hate Daniel Jones, the quarterback. But now I am lifted. I feel this burden is gone. You could feel it. You can feel it in the air. You can sense it. What's that? I mean, literally, what is that in the air right now that I can feel? Can everyone feel it? Can everyone sense it? Can you? I'm just, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is that feeling? What is it? Listen, if Dan Jones was drowning, I would throw him a life preserver. I'm going to be nice about that. If Daniel Jones was drowning, I would floor. Right? Life is service. Ohio says, ding dong, the witch is dead. Dan says, Thanksgiving is 7 years to the day they benched Eli. Oh, that's right. You're right. I think the camera broke when they announced bringing on 7 years of bad luck. EC Giant says, Giant fans told me to work that Jones is going to be somewhere else. I said, good. He should watch Jones at Duke and that ruined Jones, and he's a scapegoat. Mr. Weaver says, SpongeBob's words, yeah. Imagine if you go to the game and it's a sellout. Shit would be magnificent and telling. Oh, my God. I'm going. I was not. James, are you around? I see you're in the chat, James. If James is, I'm going to put the link in the chat here. If James is in the chat, I'm going to get to everyone's comments. But if James is in the chat, there's the link, James. You've been through this forever. Kareem says, so we officially can say Mara medals. I don't know if we can say that, but I don't care. Let's not worry about that. Man, it's scary trusting Joe Shane to draft a quarterback if he stays. I actually have to agree with that. Tom says, took a shot at lunch. Free at last. Free at last. Armando just has to say, wow. Armando says he's not the answer. We said he's not even the fucking question. What jersey should I buy on Sunday? Should I get a Neighbors? Should I? I hear that Daniel Jones's jerseys are going to be on sale today. Hey-oh. Get Right says, I agree with you. I agree with you too. Let's see. Jay Nelson trains on his way to Philly right now. Good, because that'll make Philly lose. Tim is going to get the giant-sized Pepsi. Now, I'm going to the game tomorrow. I'm going to get nachos. I'm going to get Pepsis. I might buy a jersey for the person just standing next to me. Pale Rider says, I wonder if Daves and Shane still believe Daniel Jones gives the team the best chance to win. That's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up, but that's funny. Delete that comment. My fault. He thinks Jones is a good quarterback. It's already. See, you're fine. Hooray for Hollywood. James says, well, that is the Giants' era of Daniel Jones is now over. We have vanquished the evil. No more shall we have to deal with this. You were right. Yes, thank you. I know I was, but thank you, Blackbird. Tim, we're all happy today. We're all Giant fans again. Yes, says young Moses. Captain Matumbo says, Daniel Jones coming for you, Tim. Be ready to catch them. You know what? That's fine. Daniel Jones come for me because if he threw something at me, we know he would miss. Officially released. Goodbye. Better late than never. What's up, Emmanuel? Better late than never. After 6 years, we finally can draft a quarterback. I'm saying this because Kenny Pickett never got a farewell speech when he left Pittsburgh, but he's gone. No, and they gave him one, like he won a Lombardi. That was the thing I hated. This is the man that replaced Eli Manning. This is the man that fans cheered because Eli Manning was no longer on this team. Cheered at that, booed Eli at that Jet game, cheered Daniel Jones like he was the Messiah, pushed Eli to the side. His 57,000 yards, 300 plus touchdowns, 2 Super Bowl wins, the Lombardi Trophy, Man of the Year, Pro Bowls, everything else, like he was garbage. And now you give him his moment to say, well, I could have did better. Yeah, Gomer, you could have did. Could have did, I should have, would have, you didn't. Goodbye. What's up, Rod? Rod, we're just having a good time. Best episode ever is from Protect and Serve. Oh, I got a lot to say. Lee, what do you got? What does Leo got to say? I feel like the dark cloud of MetLife is falling past. Who do you think is next? Ward or Sanders? And maybe Tim will play quarterback next year. Who knows? Oh, dude, sign me up. I'm playing quarterback next year. I'm playing quarterback Sunday. I'm playing quarterback. I am motherfucking playing quarterback. You crying? Don't cry, man. It's okay, bro. It's all right. We're here for you. We know we got you. You got the number 8 on. You're crying.
Hold on. I want to do something that I've been waiting years to do.
Oh God.
It's gone. The ghost, the demon is gone. The Duke devil is gone. Praise Jesus. Praise Allah. Praise Shiva. Praise Abraham. All of everybody. Thank you. The devil is dead. Oh.
You know what they say, James? You know what they say?
Woo.
God
Only in America. Only in America. Everyone's feeling great. Mr. Sanders, what's going on? Breaking news. James, I love this one. Jones is still processing. Jones is still processing 3rd and long from the Washington game. He's still.
Oh my God. You know, he's processing. He's going, wait, he's calling it. So if they release me, do I still get paid? Do I still get my money?
The problem is, yes, he still gets paid.
Oh, I know. I know.
He still. I like this right. Blackbird's got it right. I'm gonna put him at wide receiver. I'm gonna be quarterback. James, you're gonna be tight end. We're gonna go 7-0 and win a Super Bowl.
Oh.
Look at that.
I want to be offense and defense like Travis Hunter.
You could be Travis Hunter.
I want to do both, offense and defense.
You can. I mean, Pale Rider said it doesn't go away just because you tanked. They took the jersey off. You still need a good scrub.
You want to know what the scrub is? This is the scrub.
Burn it. Take it outside and burn it right now. Roll it up and smoke it. No, I don't want to.
No. I don't want to ruin my burn any more brain cells. And if you do that, you might kill yourself smoking a Daniel Jones pack. No. Woo!
I gotta see what Rich has to say. You got what you wanted. Blame the Giants for his contract, not him. You continue to pile up on the man, classless, unlike Daniel Jones, who, despite his failures, hey, Rich, fuck off. How does that sound? Yes.
Rich O'Keefe, you sound like you went to Duke.
You went to Duke. No, Rich isn't smart enough. Went to Duke. He went to Stanford. Oh my God. I love when people you're kicking the man when he's down. He's walking out with $108 million. If you want to kick me and give me $108 million, I'll be so happy.
It really says something, doesn't it? That even in the world of sports, forget politics, forget the election we just had, forget real life scenarios. In the world of sports, you literally have people going, man, you guys are being awful rough on the kid from Duke who came from a good home, who has both his parents, who, as far as I can tell from looking at him on YouTube, never really had a problem in his life, actually got drafted in the top 10 to an NFL team, got super paid, was beloved by everybody for years, and now I have to feel sorry for him because we have to move on. What is going on in the world of sports? Woo! Give me a Ric Flair! Woo!
It is the mamby-pambiness of this generation. That's
my God.
Not everybody, but it's the mamby-pambiness that, you know what, you can't have fun at someone else's expense. You can't have fun just because someone sucked. You can't have any fun because you're not allowed to, because somebody will get upset. Yeah, Mr. Sanders, you can be the kicker. Oh, we have to have the last dragon because we have the glow.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
You are the last dragon.
Oh my God.
Glow. Change
the Blue Devil is dead.
Change the channel, Rich O'Keefe. Oh, if I'm Rich O'Keefe, thank you, because that means I'm making money like Daniel Jones did. I hope I've said this before, Jason. I said this yesterday on the stream, James. I hope Tommy DeVito goes 7-0. I hope.
Yes, I know you said that.
I hope to God it's a 7-0 run. I will not only go to the home game, I will travel to every away game just to make sure. I will go to Dallas on Thanksgiving just to watch Tommy DeVito win.
You're gonna watch
over and go because of the fact that it's done. You know what I don't
Oh my God.
Scrub. Highest earning scrub in the NFL. Mr. Belford said, hey guys, is this an April Fool's joke? Danny Dumpster Fire released. Don't want to crash up the UPS truck. Armando wants your jersey. No, Armando, you can't have that jersey because I'm going to use it as toilet paper. No, I might get a rash. Oh, but don't worry, I'll have $108 million to take care of that rash. Jared says, tolerating losing is okay as long as they're classy.
I'm telling you, where
That's
where have
coming
we
up.
gone in sports? Where have we gone? It's the equivalent of you guys went 0-35, but you still get a participation trophy. Thanks for showing up.
That's
My God.
that summed it up.
My God.
That literally summed. I mean, God, that literally sums it up. You know what? And Jarrett and most of the people that have been following the show for a long time, I'm going to give you a hint and I'm going to whisper it. We're not classy. Just like you know.
No, we're actually not. You know what we are? We're like that. We're like that. The real ghetto family that goes out and the dad has on the suit, the front suit, but on the back it's just like a t-shirt, but on the front it's like a tuxedo. It's like we're going out. We're going out for some fine dining tonight. Where are we going? Applebee's. And I like Applebee's, but I'm just saying for fine dining, that's
Applebee's has got a new chicken sandwich meal for $9.99. Don't knock Applebee's.
No, I like Applebee's, but I'm just saying that's who the Giants are, thinking we're fine dining and we're Applebee's.
I love this. Trump got voted. Daniel Jones got cut. Yeah. Oh, we got the Philly fan in the house. Daniel Jones was basically the participation trophy award, starting quarterback for his entire career. Can we give Daniel Jones the participation? He's never going to win a Lombardi, so let's just give him the participation trophy.
Well, you know what? We can't. I don't even want to say that because in a weird world, Jeremy Lin won an NBA championship because he was riding that pine very well.
That's
so
true.
if the Chiefs want to pick him up and just use him as a practice dummy and leave him on the bench and they win a Super Bowl, he may win one. Kadarius Toney won a Super Bowl.
He's got 2 rings. Hey, Daniel Jones should go to Kansas City and date Taylor Swift.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
She can't market that. She can't market that. She can't make money off of him.
You can't market white toast. Plain white
She
toast.
says she'd be up there dancing and everything, and he'd just be sitting there going, "Hi, I'm just happy to be here. Hi."
I love this one.
Hi.
Mr. Weaver says Tim might break the record for staying on YouTube after his breaking news that Daniel Jones is gone. I may never leave. I may sit here for the next 40 minutes and just be like, we dance party USA. Can we drop the ticket prices now? No, they're not gonna drop the ticket prices.
No. No. They might go up.
I was gonna say I was on StubHub today because I was going to go to the game Sunday before this news happened. And so I wanted to get a red parking pass because I have a gold parking pass, but I wanted to park closer to the stadium because I'm lazy. So normally they're like $120 on StubHub before the ticket fees and everything else, transfer fees. They were $60 at 11's, whatever it was, like 15 minutes before Daniel Jones got unceremoniously left.
Unceremonious.
I mean, I don't know what they are I'm curious to see what they are right now because I am so I mean it's just I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do. James, I literally don't know what to do. I'm literally speechless.
You know the phrase of, the grass is greener on the other side. Well, for Daniel Jones, he's just going to find dirt. Ain't going to be no grass on that side. And as far as the ticket prices, in Mara's weird mind, he's going to go, well, I got rid of the albatross that was holding us back. The fans should come back. I'm going to raise prices and cash in off this.
I literally might have to I might have to keep my season tickets.
He's like, I lost a few dollars over this Daniel Jones thing. I gotta recoup this. We get some Danny DeVito sippy cups out there.
God, Jones made the Giants soft as hell. Thad says, Tim, if Carson Beck looks like he did against Tennessee the rest of the season, would you change your mind about Beck in the first round? Beck would have to do a lot. Beck would literally have to do a lot for me to change my mind because I also see Beck against what I would refer to as inferior competition that he put up some stinkers. So yeah, I mean, if he does that, goes through the rest of the season, looks good at the combine, has a really good workout, shows a lot of promise, I would still draft Cam Ward. So I mean, no. Yep, DJ ruined so much of the fan base. He really has. Go get Trevor Lawrence. Well, we're not going to get Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence.
No, we're not getting Sunshine.
No, we're not getting Sunshine. Even though Sunshine's contract, which kills me, the Sunshine contract, James, Daniel Jones, his big cap hit number for Trevor Lawrence, which is $47 million, isn't until 2028.
No, I know. We overpaid for a guy, and not only did we pay him when nobody else would, but we wanted to make sure he got as much money as he could early as possible. We wanted to help him out, and we gave him an injury clause to a guy who trips over his own feet just in case he got hurt.
But you know what? Here's the greatest thing about Trevor Lawrence's contract. So everyone says over $200 million. No, there's an out in 2029. So they don't have to pay him anything. And his cap hit, 15 this year, 17 next year, 24 in 2026, 35 in 2027, and 47 in 2028. You're not paying him like a top flight NFL quarterback until 2027. But the Daniel Jones contract was so great.
Man, I wonder, and I know you're not going to check. I'll check for you later when I'm getting drunk. But are other people on YouTube, are the other content creators, are they like finally having that come to Jesus? Okay, all right.
What come to Jesus moment as that they were wrong, or come to Jesus moment?
Come to Jesus moment. Like yes, repenting. Like I am so like you know what, guys. I was promoting this filth for so long. Now the guy's not even on the team. He's not even on. We're not even at Thanksgiving, and he's not even on the team.
I love the fact that who was it? Chat Sports. Chat Sports has been riding the jock of Daniel Jones for years, and now all of a sudden they're like, "Well, he's not that good. And I'm so glad we finally got rid of him." It's like, dude, you want me to trust you about picking any type of player or quarterback when your antithesis was that you thought Daniel Jones was a star, and now all of a sudden you want people to forget that you said that Daniel Jones was great?
It's embarrassing, man. So many people for years. You know what? The Giants content creators, they're worse than Kamala and Trump with all the spinning that they were doing. They're worse than any politician I've ever seen because sports is simple. I keep saying it. Can you play? Can you play? Can you make us better? God, yo. And he's not even, Tim, he's not even on the team. He's not even on the team.
I gotta read this super chat because it's the greatest super chat ever. Breaking news: Daniel Jones just realized he's garbage. His career as a cross-eyed, bumbling, lumbering interception machine is over. Thank you, Ray.
My God. I mean, people were making up a fake girlfriend for a grown man. Oh, I think he's dating that chick Kay Adams. She's kind of hot. Get the funk out of here, man.
Wait a minute. What's here? What Pimp Name Slicks back? Did you hear that John Mara made a call to ESPN to complain because they criticized Daniel Jones's awful contract? This is this low is bad. Listen, the you know what? This is Pimp. This is the interesting part. The Titanic sunk years ago. The Titanic sunk. The ocean liner that owned the Titanic put in an insurance claim when the ship sunk. Now the ship sunk because the hull was not built correctly. Now
remember, it was called the Unsinkable.
I'm going to admit this. The reason why the hull was not built correctly is because 10,000 Irishmen built this ship.
Stop.
Okay, we don't know anything fucking about building ships. Okay, you had us build it. That's your own damn fault. Then, if you had us build the ship, but they still filed the insurance claim. They still went to the insurance company, hat in hand, and said, "Hey, yeah, I know we sank it. We killed like 3,000 people, but you know we would like to get paid." That's John Mara. This is the Titanic in the nutshell. But you know what? We found a life raft. We found one floating it. Rose didn't kick Jack off the door and fucking kill him.
Oh God,
He
that
found a boat to float on. It's called the SS. Daniel Jones is motherfucking out of here. So let us just breathe the air for once. Let us just breathe the air in. Let's have this feeling of goodness that for at least the next 12 to 24 hours, we are free of garbage. We are done with the chemotherapy known as Daniel Jones. It is gone. You can now, as a Giant fan, wear your shit proudly because you're not going to be made fun of by the mailman, by the UPS man, by any person that walked down the street. Let's just enjoy the moment.
No, we need to. We really need to. I'm glad you said that. We really need to soak this in because other than a few other pockets out there besides this channel, there hasn't been a lot of people that really wanted this day. There's a lot of sad people out there. They're going to spin it, but there's a lot of people out there who they were making bank off of telling us that Jones is the future. Even in September, a lot of these people that on social media and even in the news are, well, you know, Daniel, he has Malik Neighbors now. He has somebody to throw him the ball. The offensive line is better. And the guy is not even on the team before he's gone before gobble gobble day. I got my turkey napkins. Jones is not even, he's unemployed. He is unemployed right now.
This is not water. This is not water, James. This is the secret of every content creator that knelt in front of the altar of Daniel Jones for years and told us that he was special.
It's embarrassing. He's not even employed. And you know what? My favorite thing that I'm going to look at him, he's soaking that up. Oh, he just doesn't care. He has no empathy. Oh, and he just tossed the bottle. No empathy. No sympathy.
None.
Whoa.
None.
Oh,
None.
I just want to do the Ric Flair. I just feel it. I just feel it. These Gators don't go in the water, baby. Woo! Oh my God.
I love this. Jones will turn his career around like Sam Darnold did. Watch. Now, Giants guy, listen, I'm going to tell you this straight up because I don't know who you are. There was already talk in Minnesota until the last weekend about benching Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold hit his plateau and then did one of these. So, I mean.
And let's be serious. Those first few weeks of this season, Jones has never looked that good as Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold came in here and kicked our butt. Talking about Sam Darnold. We were there.
You know, it's even, we were, I try not to remember that.
We were there.
I try not to remember we were at that garbage of the game. But people forget about Sam Darnold. There's a guy in that team called JJ McCarthy.
Oh, the future.
The future is already sitting at that They have the future in their franchise. We never had the future. There we are.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Have your time drinking mimosas in the skybox, getting ready to watch the Minnesota game. We had glee in our hearts, and we turned around and we wanted to leave by the second quarter.
It was so bad when we went down to the bed for the food and where they were giving away those necklaces. You could see the other people sitting there watching it going, well, goddamn, he does suck. And I'm like, it's game one, halftime, and the fan base is already done.
And people were complaining that Daniel Jones sucked.
And those same people waited for him outside. They waited for him outside.
James says, James, are you dreaming?
Mike Lee, what up, baby?
Oh, wait.
Oh, man.
What Matthew says, it was a big pity party. I don't feel pity. I feel relief. How can you pity a guy who robbed this team of wins money for years? Yeah, I think that basically sums it up 100%. Let's see. A Logic's finds newsflash. Someone did a wellness check on Fitz Vegas. Carl Banks. Oh, dude. Fan on, Carl. Fan on. Listen. You know, it's funny. Fizz Vegas actually, I posted something from him because he actually made it sense.
Hey, listen, guys. Fuck you. I'm fine. I make millions by working with the Giants.
Carl Banks is fine. Carl Banks don't care. Carl Banks don't care about you. He don't care about me. He don't care.
He goes, "Hey, did that check clear? It did. Okay, let's put on our pom poms. Let's go. Fade on."
Let me see if I can sell some starter jacket. Matthew says it cost less than Daniel Jones's contract. The mimosas were the highlights of the game. The mimosas were the highlights of that game. Blackbird said they made TJ apologize, play safety at practice, then cut him. The Giants are some bad motherfuckers. You know what? Blackbird, you know what? Oh my God. I am now in love with the Giants because he's 100% right. They made him apologize. They put him on the scout team as the safety, and then they cut him. Can someone check? Did someone from the Giants go to Daniel Jones's house and kick his dog? I'm just curious because I didn't even think about that, James. They literally
No. I thought they were doing that as a way to keep him involved in football activities, because they love him so much, and Blackbird, hold on before you say that, because I have a friend who liked to watch that weirdo guy named Fitz Vegas who wears skeleton masks to talk about football.
That's why I put that up.
Hold on.
Hold that thought.
He changed his tune. I'll say this. He changed his tune before all the other shrills out here, before Bad Dog, Chris, Chat, even talking. He was the first one to change because he's seen the cliff coming. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a full year. We're not gonna do that. No, and I love you, Blackbird, but no. Because he was still in there going, Daniel Jones, he's our man. Yay, yay, yay. But he was the first one to finally go, you know what? I may have to change my stance because I see a fall coming. So, but it wasn't a full year. But I will give him this much credit, because he did start to go, Daniel Jones might suck. And I was like, oh my God, the man in the skeleton mask in the blue lit red room. Wow, he's actually starting to make a little sense. But it wasn't a year.
Razzle's right. Make sure you smash that like button.
Yes, Rich O'Keefe, hit that like button before you go. Giants guy, hit that like button before you go.
Michael says, oh no, Tim. And 7 number 1 quarterbacks in the NFL goes to the Giants. Let's see here. Chris says Banks would rather win a meaningless end of the season game than a better draft position. You know what? No, man. I'm not. I am in a good mood. I am in a good mood. I'm not.
This is the day.
This is the day. Charles Barkley.
This is our D-Day.
Driving down the turnpike in his Toyota Tacoma, defroster on max, pumping out Leonard Skinner. Logic finds newsflash: John Mara approved all contracts. That is the first ever midseason Hard Knocks was pure Hollywood. You're supposed to be believed that Schoen is running this. No, it's Mara. Well, Logic finds yes. When you give someone $160 million in the NFL, and I can tell you this firsthand, if you're going to give someone a large contract, yes, the owner does approve the deal. He does not negotiate the deal. He approves the deal. But you are 100% right about that. But that's in every NFL. That's 32 teams. That we're not special in regards to that. So I can't listen. Stop blaming John Mara. I love John Mara. John Mara is the greatest owner that there ever was.
Did you hear something?
He cut Daniel Jones. I can forgive everything that John Mara has done because he cut Daniel Jones. It's almost like if your girlfriend cheats on you and then you're just like, she does something nice. You're like, all right, baby, it's okay. I'm going to let it slide. So I'm going to let the last 6 years of John Mara slide.
Whoa, that's a big slide. I don't know if Hershey Park has a slide that big.
I'm going to go out in my yard and go find 20 slip and slides and put them all together and let John Mara John Mara today gets the benefit of the doubt just today, because he'll do something stupid tomorrow. Benefit of the doubt for everything that he has done the last 6 years. I know. That's a big, because, my thing is, if John was really serious, we would have
when the Giants fans were sitting there shouting, I mean, the Eagles fans were sitting there shouting, "Thank you, Giants," a week ago, I would take Maramore seriously if he would have fired Shane the next day. Said, "You got to go. I can't. Like this. That was too much."
He let go of Daniel Jones. I can't. Tom Neal says even neighbors left practice to celebrate. There's a scene in the movie Major League when Willie Mays Hayes makes the team and he goes out.
Oh yes, yeah.
That's what I literally think that Malik Neighbors is doing the Wesley Snipe dance from Major League right now in the parking lot. He actually
hold on.
said the truth yesterday. He said the quiet part out loud when he said Dable came to him and said, "Hey, listen, make sure you got your head on a swivel and you turn that head quickly because Tommy's going to throw the ball with anticipation. So make sure you get your hands up quick." I was like, well, doesn't a $160 million quarterback do that?
Oh, so you basically so I have to play receiver for real now.
Yeah,
that's what you're telling me.
Now I actually have to watch because someone might throw me the ball.
Because before, I was just running my routes and I was going, "Hey,
yeah,
I'm open."
And then you get whapped because someone threw you into contact or threw well over your head or threw you out onto the sideline and gave you a concussion or threw it into the corner of the end zone when you literally had to jump 47 feet and do a pirouette to catch the ball. So people could sit there and say, well, that was a great throw by Daniel Jones.
Oh, I'm so glad we don't have to hear that anymore with some of y'all, and I hate to keep saying it, but you didn't play sports growing up. The people who would sit there and go, "Well, the receiver should have caught that. It's like 10 yards over here. He should have stretched Armstrong his arm and caught that. You got to catch that."
My favorite one was Darius Slayton wide open in the middle of the field. Daniel Jones with a clean pocket. Jones throws the ball to Slayton far to the right. As Slayton is going to the left, he has to fall backwards to try to catch the ball because Daniel Jones threw it into the ground. So he's doing one of these, reaching down below, trying not to fall down, across his body to catch the ball. They give him the drop, and I had to hear how Daniel Jones had a great throw. I'm like, and I would tell people, take your fat asses out into the backyard and go try to do that yourself. And then tell me how easy it is to do.
What are we going to say if come next year he's not on a team or he doesn't make a team? Not even a practice squad. Like, would this be? I'm
going to stop you right there. He's going to make a team. He's going to.
Hi, this is Daniel Jones from Allstate. I would like to talk to you about your homeowner's insurance.
He's going to make the Allstate team.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Not the All-Star team. He's going to make the Allstate team.
But what would that mean? Somebody, I got to get the quote right because I don't want to misquote somebody. But somebody they said that it was the best way to sum this up. They were like, you can't call him a complete bust because he technically did have a winning season and he did win a road playoff game. So he's not a full-on Ryan Leaf or even a Jamarcus Russell. However, this might be the one case in the entire history of the NFL where a guy was given so many chances. He got a second. He got paid. Whoa!
Is that a code in the bathroom?
In the bathroom? Not in the bathroom.
I thought you were in the bathroom for a minute because I'm like,
no, that would be weird. What about streaming from the can? No.
I was sitting there going, oh my God, is James being bougie? He's got
Out of here. Get your hands off me, Maria. Nobody call me bougie. Maria, what is bougie?
It means you think you're better than other people.
Oh, like Daniel Jones. Okay.
Right.
I thought you were bougie, man. I'm like, I was about to say, you got a motherfucker. You in the bathroom? Like, you got a motherfucking phone in the bathroom?
No. No.
Wow, dude. I'm impressed. Zach Attack with Super Chat. Daniel Jones, next great UFL quarterback.
He wishes.
Oh my God, I love this one from Skyline. Tim, will you make a tribute video to Daniel Jones now that he is gone? I actually might. I might.
That would be good. You should.
I might have. I saw a comment about Bad Dog. I gotta see where that one is.
You should.
Plot twist. Kenny G was never bad at football. Look at all the players that couldn't catch a cold until they moved on from the Giants. DJ was always the issue. Logic Fine says no business owner will let else run his business and spend all of his money, but each his own. Yeah, that's the thing, though. I mean, any NFL owner is going to approve any contract. You're not going to give full autonomy to anyone to spend your money. Let's see. Says, I think Bad Dog and Chris copied Fisk when they changed his stance.
I'll give you that. Blackbird. Yeah, he was definitely before them. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's why I was going to let James take that. And Stanley says, "Hey Tim, I bet you never thought this day would come. Your dreams have come true." I literally am just reaching the point, James, where I don't even know if this is real.
I just think it's so. It's just. I mean, he's not even employed before. We need to really think about that. Like he got benched, and then he got cut. Yeah. He's not even on for the guy that the owner was like, well, we did this guy so wrong, and now you benched him, and then you cut him. It's just the last 6 years. I feel like I think it's a Bud Light commercial. And there's a guy, or Kingsford commercial, charcoal, and there's a guy, and his friends are grilling, and he's walking out of the bushes. He has like a winter coat, and he has like a long beard. He's like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "Oh my God, Jeff, you're alive! We haven't seen you in so long. Are you okay?" He's like, "I don't know what happened. There was all this white stuff falling from the sky, and it was cold." You're like, "It's cold winter, dude." He's like, "Oh, but I just disappeared. What's going on? It's spring now. You okay? Somebody get this man a burger and a beer." I feel like that's all of us. We're just coming out of it like, what happened? Daniel Jones was our quarterback?
We're coming out of hibernation, James, and all we hear is
woo, woo! Come on!
Come on, everybody. You know you want to do it. Because you want to know why? There's a party going on right here. Come on. Here we go. Why? Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. Take it down. Break it down. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mimosas is pouring tonight, baby.
Mimosas will be rolling tonight.
Oh, my God, Tim.
Like the one song says, the one rap says, "Picture me rolling." Oh, it's good. It's just gonna. Like, how does this affect our cap going forward? Well, we still own for this season. We're gonna hit the dead cap money.
We're still gonna get paid for this year.
We're still gonna get paid. We're gonna own the $22 million in 2025. If he does a post June 1st, we can divide the money by $11 million each year over 2025 and 2026, or he can take the dead cap number up front. You were going to be screwed with that dead cap number anyways, but we don't have any guaranteed money to give him, so we're okay. Jersey Banner, someone do a wellness check on Coppis.
Oh, that guy! I can't. He's probably on the floor crying like a baby.
He's sitting there holding his wrestling belt. Oh my God, they cut up. I don't know. I don't have a channel anymore. I don't know what to do now.
Yo, that's a good point.
Where's my little kid? I don't know what to do now. Maybe you can play with the fucking kid. How about that? Oh my goodness.
That's a good point, though. So many of these people have literally made a living and gotten shit just talking about Daniel Jones because it was so polarizing. Now you're going to have to actually talking about building the team back up in real football again. Now you're really going to see that these guys don't know football. A lot of them just don't know football. They're just all about the beeps and the boops and the clicks, like Tim always says.
They don't know football because now they want us to trust, like Chat Sports. They want us to trust them in reference to them telling us what quarterback we should now take.
Oh,
they've only been wrong about Daniel Jones for 5 years, but now we have to sit there. And you know what the best part of all this is, James? I keep thinking about this. Malik Willis has more wins as a starting quarterback this season than Daniel Jones does. Malik Willis is 3-0. Malik Willis only undefeated quarterback in the NFL right now.
Oh, don't stop there. Every quarterback we could have brought in cheaper Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, Malik Willis. All of them have more wins than Daniel Jones.
And Daniel Jones, because
Malik Willis. Right hands up.
I think the best thing about all this for Tim, for our brother, is that in life, and again, this is a good lesson, especially for men, young, old, women too, ladies are out there, but sometimes patience is a virtue and everything does not come right away. Tim has been talking about Malik Willis for a long time. And when you finally got to see him play with a coach who wanted him and on a decent team, you got to see how he performed. Wow. He actually stood in for a team that was in the playoffs last year on the Packers for their quarterback and won some games and kept the boat moving. Wow. A guy from Liberty.
And the funny thing is, there was talk last week about benching Love to play Malik because of the interceptions. They already said that if they would have lost that Bears game, there would have been Matt LaFleur would have been considering maybe moving to a game for Malik Willis. A guy you just gave $280 million and was a Pro Bowler with over 4,000 yards and 30 plus touchdowns, who made the playoffs, from a guy from Liberty. Last Dragon says, I still want John Mara to step down, please. Blackbird says Shannon Sharp was right. The Giants overlooked Jones' first 3 years for his fourth year, where he went 9-6-1 and won a playoff game. Yeah, you're right. Christian said, I wonder if DJ went to the office and said, John Mara, sir, I would like to be released, sir. I hope he did.
I believe he did. I believe that. I believe that he called him and was like, hey, thank you, Mr. Mara, for all the opportunities and all the money you've given me that I didn't earn. Thank you for drafting me. But I would like a chance to go out and make my mark. If you release me now, I'll get an early start on free agency next year. That's how I do, because I studied economics at Duke.
I love the people.
Son of a biscuit.
I love the people that think, and I hope it happens, but I love the people that think that someone's going to pick up Daniel Jones's contract.
I love
not
it.
Going to clear waivers. I love the people that think that. Like some team is going to go crazy and say, "Oh yeah, Giants, we're going to take this off your hands. Don't worry, bro. We got this.
We got you, baby.
We got this. We got this."
Oh my God.
Juan says, let's pop the champagne. He's gone. Blackbird says, a lot of Giant content creators never even played Little League football a day in their life.
No, they didn't.
We've always said these guys don't play Pop Warner. I'm trying to see if they're getting
seriously.
I'm trying to see if we're getting any nasty comments on Twitter, because I love Twitter now. I used to hate Twitter. Now that I've blown up on Twitter.
You know what you're gonna get? You're not gonna get nasty comments because they don't have a leg to stand on to be nasty, but you are gonna get those like the guy O'Keefe who said, hey man, you don't kick a guy when he's down. You're just a mean old foggy. You mean old fart. You're gonna get a bunch of those. Like, how dare you criticize our guy? He was a classy individual. Classy, because that's what I want my quarterback to be. Classy.
I've said this a million times. I'm going to say it over and over again.
Man,
be an asshole who could read defenses. I
man.
don't need the quarterback that walks old ladies across the streets, drives kids to the dialysis machine. I don't need that. I need a guy that's an asshole who can read a defense. That's what I want. So it doesn't matter. Stanley says, hey, Tim, the nightmare for 6 years is over. We're finally seeing the future and the hope. James says, got 90s wall phone.
I do.
Yeah, but dude,
it's my grandmama's phone.
It's in his bathroom, man. That's how
that would be weird.
That's how pimp James is. You go to those fancy hotels that have suites, they all have TVs and phones in the bathroom. What James isn't showing you right now, he's not looking at a mirror. He's looking at a 57-inch flat screen TV in front of him.
The bathroom? That would be wild. Like, Rachel, I'm never coming out of here.
Never coming out. Bring me my chicken wings. Well, I had chicken wings.
Bring me my wings, woman, and my beer.
We made chicken wings yesterday, and they're actually really good. Mike Lee says, Tim's next video, DJ's Blessed Plays. Intro will be longer than the whole video. Zach Attack says, you should do a video with all the DJ apologists, especially the ones calling him Patrick Mahomes. Who the hell?
Whoa!
Who the
Who the hell called him Patty Poo Mahomes, Zach? Whoa!
That's a good. Mike says Danny Mania, DeVito Mania will run wild, brother. Watch, you're gonna do the Tommy Cutlets run wild on you. Oh, listen, I want Tommy to win, man.
He wants Tommy to go all the way, Mike. Don't say that.
To go 7-0. Oh, guilty. Cap ramifications. If you didn't hear, yeah, we're screwed this year. Well, we were screwed anyways. We still got to pay him. Next year, we still owe him the 22 million. It's not 22 million. We have the 22 million dead cap number, but you post June 1st, you divide it over 2 years. It's 11 million a year. We're fine. We're fine. We're gonna be fine. Mr. Belver says, when you wish upon a star, make no difference. Anything your heart desire will come to you. I'm going to Disney World. That's my next commercial. Tim, Daniel Jones just got cut. Where are you going? I'm going to Disney.
You gotta have Mickey Mouse come there with the big white gloves.
Yes, that was Tupac. Picture Me Rolling.
Picture Me Rolling.
Of course, one of my other favorites, my other favorite ditties from Tupac is "I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto," but a lot of people aren't familiar with that one. About fucking time. Stanley says, "Hey Tim, James, do y'all have trying to tank so they can remain in the sweepstakes for Sanders or Cam Ward?" Listen, honestly, this is the worst part to say, James. If you honestly believe the Giants are tanking, you're crazy. If the Giants wanted to tank, they would have just continued to play Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I said that.
Because
Seriously.
Cutting him and only owing him the 28 million is not that bad of a deal if he gets injured. But if you want to tank, you just keep playing it. You just keep playing him.
Because in actuality, what's going to happen now is the team is going to play harder just because it's a new guy under center. The receiver, Jalen Hyatt, may catch a ball. Oh my God. We forgot about that. He actually catch the ball. But if you left Jones in there, it would kind of be like, you're in a bad relationship. You go to sleep, you wake up, you turn over. Ah, fuck, she's still here. Damn it. All right. Yep. I love you, baby. Yep. Have a good day. Don't get hit by a Mack truck and die. So the team would have been depressed, so we would have kept losing. Now, come Tampa Bay, we're gonna be like, hey, you got the Italian Stallion in here.
That's right.
Time to play.
That's right. I love this one. Tim, you said from day one that Malik Willis was a project they needed to develop. Looks like you had a crystal ball. I would literally love to think that, but you could see, and I said it over and over again, I would not take, and I love how people always misquote me because I said I would not take Malik Willis in the first round. I said he is going to be a project pick. You need to sit him the entire first season, and then you're going to have to work with him in year 2 and 3. But everyone says, well, you said the Giants should take Malik Willis in the first round. No, I said that they should take Thibodeau and the other linebacker. But, I only did a video about it, and so you could see it on the internet. But what do I fucking know?
You want to know a fun fact?
Sure. I like fun facts.
No, finish up. I didn't mean to cut you off. Finish Tom's.
I actually, it's raining in Maryland. I'm walking on sunshine. Well, so happy. Let the bust out the gooba gabba gabba gabba. Goodbye, Daniel Jones. So, what was your thought?
Because I like to actually research stuff. God forbid, do that. If you look at Duke football right now, they're actually being quarterbacked by a guy who looks more like Shador and Cam than Daniel or Carson. And their record right now is actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. So I'm like, all the people who talk about, well, Daniel Jones, look at his stats at Duke and look at what he's doing. There's a kid there right now. His name is Malik. That's all I'm going to say. His name is Malik. He's got dreads. I'm not going to say anything else, but his name is Malik Murphy. He's got dreads. And Duke is actually playing pretty good football for Duke right now. So I'm just saying, like,
we're done. We got to break out the rap mix.
The Willie Beeman is such a classic.
Come
on, everybody.
Come on. My name is Willie.
Willie Beeman. Wouldn't that be so funny? I could see Shador coming in the locker room with that, just as a joke, but really doing it. Come in with the gold chain and the sunglasses. We about to switch the drapes up in this month. Yeah.
You're probably not old enough. You might be old enough to remember. Do you remember when Dion came out of Florida State and he had the hat, the gold chain, those glasses, and and he was going into the draft? That's what I would if I was Mr. Sanders. That's what I would do rolling into the Giants locker room. I would go 90s neon.
We got to switch it up in here. It's been kind of dead in here.
That's
We got
right.
to switch it up.
I would literally come in with the boombox. You're right. I would put it in the locker room also.
Boy, get an old school boombox, not no iPod thing. Get a boom box.
One with the detachable speakers and the
Yes.
and the lights.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
you need, man.
Yes.
That's what we need. We need him to do that. Would Joe make a trade for Lawrence? And I know Tiki talked about this.
Oh God, that Tiki.
Cap wise, it's not crazy. It's not now asset wise, it might be crazy, but cap wise, it's not crazy to make that trade the way that contract is structured. They didn't structure it like the Daniel Jones deal. They structured it more like, and they didn't structure it like the Jalen Hurts deal. They made it so the dead cap money is really not until 2027, the big number. So it's like I said, if you take a look at the Lawrence contract, his dead cap number is 15, 17, 24, 35, 47. And that 47 is not till 2028. And then they have the out in 2029. So they would not preclude the Giants from making that trade. It's just, I think that the assets that they would probably want, especially if they have the first overall pick and they're going to go with Sanders, but they would probably still want a first rounder for the kid. They would probably want the first rounder for Sunshine, even though I don't think they would get it, but I think that's what they would want.
You guys better worry that Joe Shane's best friend doesn't dupe him into trading for Bryce Young. That's what I'd be worried about. Never mind trying to get Sunshine. I'd be worried that we get duped into trading for Bryce Young by Joe Shane's best friend.
I could see it now.
Joe, all you need to do is give me a second rounder, a fifth rounder, and throw in a seventh, and I'm going to give you Bryce Young.
That's damn worth.
Just think about it, Joe. I mean, you got this young kid. He's young. He's up and coming. Come on. He's got a lot of potential. I can't use him because he sucks, but you can use him.
What is this? Stanley says, "Hey Tim, Bad Dog said he will never, ever want to draft another quarterback from Duke again."
Oh wow, that's so smart of him. Wow, he's such a smart guy for saying that. Wow.
5 years, 267 days later. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. You know what?
Wow.
I think that Hitler was bad.
That's good. I love this. It's like, well, the Nazis actually weren't that nice of people. They did have some issues.
They were kind of bad.
They were kind of bad.
Lee, what's up, Big Lee?
Oh my God.
Proper business decision should have happened before the outlandish contract. Oh, I agree. Roy says, I can't wait for the Cowboys. Cooper Rush is benched in the dangerous Daniel Jones. The only way he's going to Dallas is if you can never say never with Jerry Jones, but nobody's picking up this kid's contract.
No. Not even Jerry. Jerry's not even doing that.
No one's dumb enough to pick up this kid's contract. So, and if he goes to Dallas, he's not going to be ready for Thanksgiving. There's no way in hell, because Dallas may run like an actual NFL offense. And and I think CeeDee Lamb might all of a sudden pull a hamstring until like week 17 and say, I need to rest. I need to take some.
I gotta rest this healthy. Bum leg here.
I gotta rest my leg now because I don't feel like getting killed by Daniel Jones. Anyone that is an NFL wide receiver, tight end, running back, you should cringe if Daniel Jones gets picked up by your team. Saquon Barkley, first injury, his second year, was because of the fact he went after a bad pass from Daniel Jones. Saquon Barkley's other ankle injury 2 years ago was because of the fact that he went after to try to get a bad pass from Daniel Jones. Darren Waller almost retired after or during the Carolina Panthers preseason game when Daniel Jones almost got him decapitated by throwing him into contact in a preseason game. Evan Ingram is sitting there smiling, going, last season, I had the second most receptions by a tight end in NFL history, and I was told I couldn't catch the ball. Saquon Barkley had 91 receptions his rookie season. Daniel Jones comes in year 2. Ever since then, his totals have dropped exponentially, but he goes to Philadelphia outside of that one drop, and now he can catch the ball. Are we not seeing like a pattern? Golden Tate, the Golden Tomer, everyone loves him. He comes here. He's a malcontent because of the fact that he yelled at Daniel Jones after catching that touchdown on Monday Night Football and said to him, throw me the ball when you do. This is what happens. Kenny G, 2,000-yard seasons in the Dome in Detroit, came here, couldn't figure out what his hands were used for. Paris Campbell stayed healthy, career year 2 years ago in Indianapolis, comes here, can't figure it out. Wan'Dale Robinson's 4 yards in a cloud of dust. Kadarius Toney had his best game with Mike Glennon under quarterback. We could continue. Dane Bellinger, nothing. Theo Johnson, nothing. We haven't had someone throw to the tight end since Sims to Bavaro. Well, no, Eli to Shockey. We'll go. I'm old. But you can't sit there.
Larry Donnell had a better tight end career than some of these guys. Larry Donnell.
Kevin Ball. Marcellus Bennett. The Black Unicorn. You come here you come here to die. That's what it is. You come here to die when you're a Giant fan. In reference to it, in reference to a skilled player position, you come here not to win, not to be good, not to excel. We've talked about this before. Name me a wide receiver, James, that played with Eli Manning that went anyplace else and was successful.
Oh, no, there is none.
Outside of Jeremy Shockey, but Jeremy Shockey got traded because of the fact that he was Jeremy Shockey. And Odell Beckham took him years to find the promised land with the Rams. And Eli had already retired. Ruben Randall.
That was a good, yeah. Oh, Ruben. The Ruben sandwich.
Steve Smith. Mario Manningham. Victor Cruz went to they had no wide receivers in Chicago. He went to Chicago and his career died. To the fact that the next season, I talked about this because I'm always staying on the sidelines, Victor Cruz lives in Giant Stadium now. I literally think he lives there because he's there every single home game on the field somewhere. I think he's still begging for a chance to play. I can name all these wide receivers that left the Giants who had some career but didn't play well anywhere else.
From Eli, From Eli. But look at even with the Daniel Jones from the players. Think about the coaches. Pat Shermer on Colorado. Colorado's ranked for the first time in God knows when. Shador looks great. Look at Wink. Wink got out of here. He found a landing spot. Think he's happy where he's at. Jason Garrett. He seems a lot happy doing the commentating on Sunday Night Football. You know, it's like Mike Kafka. It's like, why are you even here, Mike? What are you doing? What are you doing?
You just gotta get rid of Mike Kafka. I mean, can we just end the Mike Kafka experience?
Like, why is he here?
Mike Kafka,
what are you doing, Mike?
The best coffee getting motherfucker there is in the NFL.
I was gonna say that man, you grabbing that sugar and that sweet and low, boy. Blah, blah, blah.
Someone said to me before, "What does Mike Kafka do?" And I said, "Mike Kafka is sitting there at the practice field. Hold on, wait, I got a phone call. It's Brian Dale.
Yeah, this time make sure there's extra cream and 2 coffees and my 2 of my sugars, please, because my coffee was too sweet last time."
That's what Mike Kafka is doing right now. He's the most expensive Starbucks getter in the history of the NFL right now. Alejandro says, Tim, Christmas came early. I'm throwing a party. Patrick says, Eli made a lot of receivers, a lot of money. Go, Eli for the first. Eli should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. And you're 100% right. Eli made a shit ton of money for people. Mario Manningham went to the 49ers, flamed out. Steve Smith went to the Eagles, flamed out. Victor Cruz to the Bears, flamed out. Hakeem Nicks
went to the Colts.
Bounced around for the Colts and a couple other people's, flamed out. Any tight end that ever played with Eli Manning outside of Shockey flamed out. Any place else. Eli Manning made people around him better. And I think that is underlooked and underrated at this point in time. And thank you very much, Patrick. So I do believe Eli Manning is a first time. He should be a Hall of Famer. He should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's probably gonna have to wait like 3-4 years. But he
I was gonna say he's definitely gonna be a Hall of Famer. Because there was somebody I looked at the class and I feel like there was somebody else. I was like, oh, he may have to wait until next ballot because people don't look at him the way they should because he wasn't as precise as his brother. I'll say, or as pretty, all the time looking. But
when you're the top 10 of every major passing category, and you retired, you did something right. Rich says DJ goodbye speech was a joke. Good riddance. I want to just play a little bit of the DJ. We have to pay respects to Daniel Jones a little bit. And I'm going to get serious. Okay. I'm going to get serious. No, James, I'm going to get serious for a moment here. In all fairness, we played a little bit of the Daniel Jones video or his goodbye video in the video I did 10 minutes before he got cut. I released the video. So we're gonna play like the first, I don't know. We're not gonna play the whole thing. We'll play the first 24 seconds. How about that? Fairness, Daniel Jones. This is Daniel Jones' farewell moment for the New York Giants.
Am I supposed to just turn my back and leave? Am I supposed to be a man? Am I supposed to say, that's okay, I don't mind? I don't mind. Well, I mind big time. But you know what the worst part of all is? I never learned to read.
The Daniel Jones farewell. He never learned to read a defense. He never saw an interception he didn't like. He never saw a fumble that would go bad.
He never saw an open receiver that he wanted to hit in stride.
He never saw a wide receiver that he wanted to throw the ball to. But I mind big time.
Yo, man, I'm sorry. I got to bring this up again. I'll never forget watching the game with my boys. And again, I love my brother Brian, my Filipino brother. But brother, I ain't gonna fight. You owe me something for this because this guy, and I love my brother, but we're sitting there. The game where Daniel Jones just fell flat on his face, right? And I looked at him and I said, "Do you even understand what we just watched? We watched a quarterback on national TV break away. Hey, pay dirt. No doubt. I'd have been excited too. But the man was so excited. He had never been on a stage like that before. Then he was like, "Oh my God, Mom, I'm gonna score! I'm gonna score!" And his little legs, and he felt. I mean, the guys that were running with him looked around and said, "Did he just fucking fall down? Oh my God!"
Here we go.
It's Daniel Jones at the 5. It's Daniel Jones.
I mean, the guy fell down, just running. You were about to have one of the greatest highlights of your entire sports career, and instead it shows why. No, you're a goofball, and you're a dork. He's a dork. Daniel Jones is a dork. I got to bring that back. He's a dork. I mean, he fell flat on his face. And then it was like, we still had to suffer for years after that. It wasn't like we got rid of him next year. No, he was still here. Oh, my God. Flat on his face. National TV. Nobody touched him. My God.
My loving wife, Mrs. OBB, is has been working. So she has been on conference calls for the last hour and 40 minutes. So she did not know that Daniel Jones got cut. So she was telling me there's some lunch upstairs, and I said to her, I said, Daniel Jones got cut. He is gone. She goes, oh, wow, I can buy Giants gear again.
No, it's serious. It's
a visceral reaction to this whole situation. Oh, shit, I can buy Giants gear again.
I'm still embarrassed. I'll let it go after this season is over. I'll let it go. But these past 6 years have been like, it's I can't explain it. I'm 42. I've been watching sports since I was like 5, and Mets fan, Islanders, Rangers fan, Buckeye fan, Giants fan, Knicks fan. Now, Josh Allen, Buffalo fan. But I've never seen anything like we've seen guys who suck. We've seen guys flame out. We've seen guys come in after 1 year going. We have seen a lot. We have never seen this. A guy that you shouldn't have been picked where you were. Nobody wanted you coming out of high school. Just 0-star recruit. 0-star recruit.
It's like you can't even less than 0. He was
he was a 0-star recruit. Walked on to Duke. Didn't even get the job because the guy there was better than him. Had to wait for that guy to get injured. Then he started. Didn't blow any records. He's at Duke. I don't even know if he has any records there. You're at Duke. He should hold every Duke passing record ever set. And he doesn't. Yet we drafted him in the top 10.
Well, let's be honest. In all fairness, Daniel Jones at Duke holds the record for the most A's in biology by a Duke quarterback. So we got to give him some facts.
He has no girlfriend, but he knows biology.
Don't know.
Oh no, he does have a girlfriend. I'm sorry, he does. I'm sorry, Daniel.
Did Gruntle whatever his name? By the way, Cop Israel is very upset with all y'all. What did we do?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man, because I've been through some stuff this year where life has kind of, if I never watched another Giants game again, I would still love my brother. I would still hang out with him. I am so thankful to have met him, T-Brad, all of you on this channel. I am very thankful because looking at life differently when you get older, it really puts things in perspective. But I just got to say this. That guy's a fucking clown. He's a fucking clown. I watched a video one day with him, and shout outs to his poor wife, who I think actually videotapes him doing all this crap. He's a fucking loser. And here's why, honestly, as a Giants fan, I've really thought about, I don't have to root for this team to enjoy football. Fuck this team. Fuck this fan base. That guy sat up there and went on a rant against the young kids from Fireside, who you can tell there's some young dudes. They're making a channel, they're whatever. But those are some young kids right there. How dare your punk ass sit up there in this fan room you created that's probably in the attic of the Amityville Horror House, and you sit up there and you're whining on the floor like a baby. He literally has videos where he's like a baby. And you got the nerve to attack some young kids? You're a fucking loser, Cop Pizzle. If I ever see you in the street, you know what I'm going to do? Hey, that's the guy from YouTube. You're a fucking loser. Straight up. The smartest thing that guy ever said was, well, we don't need to go of Darius Slayton because he's actually good. That's the only thing I've ever heard him say smart about football. You're a fucking clown. And we've been a clown franchise and fan base because of people like that. Going out here running laps. We got people running laps.
So
sorry, I just had to get that out.
So in other words, James would like to say to Cop in the short version for everyone that missed it.
Fuck you!
Like, seriously, man, we're getting out of the era of men where, you know what? You're allowed to have an opinion, but if you've been standing on the mountaintop screaming something that's been dead wrong for years, why don't you shut the fuck up? Have some humility. I'm dead serious. Some of y'all wasn't punched in the face in high school. That's how I could tell. I could tell by how you act on YouTube and social. I could tell. You never had somebody just come up, oh, that's that guy that was talking crap. Wham! Bet you he won't say that anymore. Sorry, Tim. Sorry. It's just, this guy's a fucking loser, man. I'm so tired. Loser, man. Fucking loser, man. All these losers on here I'm watching on YouTube, they're fucking losers, man. You are a bunch of dorks, dweebs. I know you didn't play sports, Copizzle. Tell me what sports you played. Canasta?
Left out.
Stop it. Sorry, chat. I get. Again, I'm 42, man. So I'm in that stage of. I'm sorry.
I feel your pain, and that's what we're here for. That's what we're here. Mr. Taz says the biggest issue with them paying Daniel Jones was the 5th year optioning him, paying Saquon, and then drafting a 2022 or 23 rookie quarterback. The Giants should have not dogged and did him dirty, Saquon Barkley. For all the morons that keep telling me over and over again, well, they offered Saquon that contract first, and it was a good deal because it was like $36 million over this. Yeah, only the first year and half of the second was guaranteed. So he would have made almost the same amount of money on the second if he then took the tag and then was tagged again next year, he would have made the same amount of money. They didn't do anything special with him. They didn't give him the money that, and Mr. Taz is a Philly fan, Eagles fan. They didn't give him the money that Philadelphia gave him. Philadelphia gave him guaranteed money.
Do you know? And another quick thing is, we didn't allow Daniel Jones to hit the open market. The Baltimore Ravens technically allowed Lamar Jackson, an MVP and Heisman winner, to hit the open market. But with Daniel Jones,
non-exclusive tag.
But we with Daniel Jones said, oh no, somebody's going to snatch him up. Are you out of your cotton picking mind? Oh,
Mr. Taz also says Bob Pizzle has been a clown since he started. Whines all the time. Oh, no other ever does anything good. They owe the Giants, the world. Razzle says, I even got into it with Cop Pizzle in the comment section. The old dude is a clown.
Oh, well, yeah.
Me laughing over here. That's Swing Culture TV, James.
Okay.
Just so you make sure.
Another name.
I don't really care about Saquon. My concerns is that Shane isn't really drafting all the great 5 and 7 signing Daniel Jones moves. He doesn't have a great track record, Joe Shane, and we are now trusting him for the keys of the kingdom one more time, maybe, and saying, hey, you had such great insight on the market for Saquon Barkley, Xavier McKinney. Your analysis of Daniel Jones was spot on with that $160 million. It made a hell of a lot of sense to give $120 million to a defensive end that's a carbon copy of the guy you drafted 2 years ago. And the fact that they play exactly the same way, and you gave him $120 million in guaranteed money, and you traded our assets for him, and Azeez Ojulari has the same amount of sacks as he does, but you took McKeithen, you took Jonathan Azuda, you took Beavers. I mean, we could just rattle off these. You've done such a fucking fantastic job. Draft us a quarterback.
And not just that. It's not about caring about Saquon. It's about the fact that watching Hard Knocks, he tried to sell us that a guy, Devin Singletary, a.k.a. Motor, we were going to be just fine letting Saquon go, but we got Motor. That's the issue with the Saquon thing. You didn't know that your arch rival wanted to get him. You let him go, and you tried to convince the fan base we're going to be fine with Turbo and Motor.
Hold on, James. Let me look at my phone here. Yeah, my sources tell me that Saquon's going to the Bears.
And that's another thing. If you're a GM and you don't even all right, it's like being a cop or a mafia. You don't have good rats or people giving you information on the street. You don't have good sources as a GM. Then what kind of GM are you going to be? It's like the sources are like, oh no, it's like, can you imagine we're in the draft, right? We got the number 3 pick. We got the number 3 pick, right? We can't move up. We can't move up. But somehow Shane is going, well, I heard that the team in front of us, they're not going to take a quarterback. They're going to take an offensive lineman. Then they turn around and take a quarterback.
You mean like trading up one spot to grab Banks, and then the team we leapfrog didn't even take a corner? You mean something like that? Something like that?
God damn it! Yes.
I can see Shane sitting at 3, going, talking to his guys on the headset, going, you know what we need to do? We need to take Cam Ward. That's what we're going to do. That we need to take Cam Ward, and I can hear it in the headset.
Shane, Cam Ward was already drafted.
I mean, literally, I can see that happening in the draft room right now.
I mean, what if you know what we should do? We should go, hey, Brandon, you draft the quarterback. Shane, you get out the room. Brandon, you get in here.
You didn't want the choir boy. Hank says no team do realize that the problems run deeper than Daniel Jones on the Giants. Right? It's okay to be excited now. We have to find solutions to all the other issues. Okay, Hank. I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you here. Hank.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you. If you literally kept Saquon Barkley, now if you did not give Daniel Jones the money, and you didn't trade for Brian Burns, you could have kept McKinney. You could have kept Barkley. You could have then still drafted a quarterback and then picked up a wide receiver later in the draft.
Joe Milton.
Like a Keenan Coleman or a Lad McConkey or a Brian Thomas Jr., who are having better seasons outside of Coleman than Malik Nabers is right now, and then still had money in the salary cap. You have your franchise quarterback. You still have your star wide receiver. You probably are going to be sitting at about 5 wins right now, maybe 6, the way the defense is playing. With the Giants,
go ahead. Sorry,
I'm not done yet. That was a say sewer. It was a dramatic pause. The big problem with the Giants is big problem with the Giants is they can move the ball between the 20s. You drive for show, you putt for dough. We get inside the 20s, we don't know how to score.
That's what she said.
You have a competent enough quarterback. We are last in red zones. You are last in red zone scoring touchdowns in the league. You find a way to score another 7 points. You know what miraculously happens, James?
You're going to win some more games?
You're going to win some games. You're going to win some more games. It all falls on the fact that your quarterback sucked. Outside of getting blown out in that home opener, outside of that game, you had opportunities to win games. You
Cincinnati.
had them to win games, but you had a quarterback who could not take advantage of the. You had a quarterback that fumbled against the worst team in the. Interception. The worst team in the league. Last 2 weeks ago. You lost to the Commanders 21-18. You lost to the Cowboys.
It's the kicker's fault.
You lost. Wait. You lost to the Cowboys 2015. You lost 17-7 to the Bengals. You lost 27-22 to the Commanders. You lost 2017 to the Panthers. There are 5 games right there that if you actually score, you are now a 7-win team. Your defense under Shane Bowen has played well enough to keep you in these games that you only gave up 20, 27, 26, 28, 17, 20, 15, 15, 20 to certain teams. If you're holding your opponent to under 20 points, you should be able to beat some of these teams. And it all starts with number 8.
Yeah, I don't. That's very well said. You're so astute. That's why I love you. I'm not as astute as you, because very simple. We lost to a team in Washington that didn't score a touchdown.
No,
they beat us with field goals. You lost to a team in the Panthers who benched that guy 2 weeks ago for the old red rifle, who's kind of rusty now. And then in that game against Cincinnati, yes, they scored 17, but they scored a touchdown late. It was 10-7. It was 10-7. They scored a late touchdown to get that 17. It was 10-7.
Same with the Washington game. You literally Washington did not, to James's point, Washington did not score a field goal and they didn't punt.
Oh, and they didn't punt. Word. They didn't punt, which is crazy.
Which is crazy. And your defense, okay, fathom this for a minute, James. Your defense only gives up 17 points. The other team didn't punt once, but somehow you only gave up 17 points. You would think that most of these games for the Giants, they rule time of possession. There were games that the Giants would have time of possession, winning it by like 16 minutes. But somehow, because of the fact that we have the inability to penetrate the end zone,
That's what she said.
that we didn't, I had to go with that. That we couldn't score, and that relies on your quarterback.
It's madness.
That starts with your QB1.
It's madness. It's like, yes, we do have other holes to that person with the cover. Yes, of course. But if we had a better quarterback, we would still be alive right now for the playoffs. Period. No matter what you think. Even with Casper being out, getting his imaginary wrist repaired, we don't even need him. If the quarterback would have played better, we'd actually still have a season right now. Very simple. Even with all the other holes. That's how crazy it is to have a good quarterback. Or at least decent. Or at least a guy that can make plays when the plays are there to be made.
Right.
Something. My God.
Anything.
My God.
Anything whatsoever.
Oh my God. I mean, the guys are talking about a guy. He's not even employed right now. You know what that's like? That's like, again, I just used the McDonald's thing. Keep it simple. It's like you keep going into your local McDonald's. This kid keeps screwing up the fries. The best thing at McDonald's, and he's screwing it up to the fries. How long you think Ronald's going to keep him on the fryer?
That's right.
It's like, quarterback, most important position in sports. Definitely in football, in sports probably, period. The fries at McDonald's is the big attraction. If the guy's screwing up the fries, are a lot of people going to go to that McDonald's? Probably not. It's like the burger could be a little, my burger wasn't bad, but the fries are great. It's the same thing in football. Oh, I have a wide receiver in Jalen Hyatt. He can't catch. Oh, I got a defensive end who goes Casper, but my quarterback makes plays and I win games. He covers, a good quarterback covers up the holes. He covers up the holes. A bad quarterback just makes the holes bigger.
Daniel Jones is good at that. Devil's advocate, we win enough games that pushes us down to the 10th pick or so. What's the draft plan then?
Oh, God.
Then I don't care. Daniel Jones is gone. I don't care.
Yeah, you know what? We got to take it one step at a time, man. We had this weight tied to our ankle. We were drugging this shit around, but he's gone. I don't want to now turn around and go, well, what's the plan for that? No. Just breathe. Just be happy and just finally look at your team and go, oh, my God, the Blue Devil is gone. He's gone. The devil is dead.
We could literally start a guy from Wazoo University. Well, actually, technically, we are in Tommy DeVito, but I wouldn't care. I love this one by Cool because I have the sound effect. I haven't picked it up yet. It's from the movie Friday, and I literally have it. How did you get motherfucking fired on your day off?
And it's Friday. And it's Friday.
And it's Friday. And
it's Friday. Oh, that's great. Yo, Cool Steve. How's it going? Got fired on his day. What you was doing? You was stealing cleats? What you doing stealing towels? What's wrong with you, man?
Greg says they released him. No, I didn't hear that, Greg. Did they release Daniel Jones?
They fired. He got fired on his day off. He was stealing towels.
I did not hear that that they released Daniel Jones.
Oh man, that's a good one.
I didn't hear that. Oh, James, what else you got here?
I just no, it's what you said. Just I don't want to jump. I don't want people like listen. Tim he's had a hard year doing videos and going to games. He's had a hard year. Don't jump down this man's throat going, well, what's the plan for the draft? And what are we going to do about this? And what's the cap number? No, just stop. Thanksgiving's coming. You know, it's just enjoy this moment. We just enjoy this day for real.
Let's enjoy the moment. And this is for cool.
How the hell you gonna get fired on your day off?
That's for cool.
That's the best. It's only Daniel Jones will get fired on his day off on a Friday.
On a Friday, man. I had that clip and I put it in the soundboard. I just didn't equalize it and everything, but I had that clip and I was going to play it tonight. But then I was like, I'm not streaming tonight. I had to. I did a video, which sucks. I did a really good video about his apology.
I did a really good video. Damn it!
It was really good. Now it's fucking tanking because of the fact that not only does Daniel Jones screw me on my season ticket, he screws me on my videos. But that's okay, man. That's okay. I got nothing but love. I
would love to be his agent. Agent. He's like, so what's the plan for next year? Agent's probably going, motherfucker, I got paid already. I'm gonna go get me a new client.
Sit there, go. Why don't you call up James and see what they're hiring?
Oh no! Listen, if he can't run straight, you think I want him on a forklift next to me? Let's be serious here. He can't run in a straight line without falling down. Why would I want him on heavy machinery with me? No.
I love this. Blazin says NYG Pete is mad as hell and shitting in his bed. I laugh because I pick on NYG Pete all the time on Twitter because it's fun. It's literally fun.
You pick on somebody? No.
I know it's shocking. I know it's terrible.
No, we don't do that.
We don't do that. That's why I always love when people are like, well, what if all these people you pick on, you see them in person?
Good.
What are they gonna fucking do?
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna walk to the other side of the street. That's what they're gonna do. I'm telling you right now. You guys, I don't know what you guys think these people. You guys think a guy who sit, and again, I sit in my garage and I do it. But you think a guy who sits in a room who is just has his own little. Again, we're on TV. This is TV. This is media now. This is entertainment.
We'll call
You think that and again, there's no training, there's no journalism school for this, there's no etiquette training for this. You're literally just taking your phone and going, bam, doing videos. You really think some of these guys have the cojones to really even debate some of this stuff in person? Never mind actually having that's that guy that was talking crap about me on Twitter. I'm gonna go over there and give him a piece of my mind. They don't. Most of them. I'll just tell you right now.
I love it because, and I'm not going to call the person
the hell out of here.
I'm not going to call the person out because I had issues with him before, and he's a season ticket holder, and he likes me now. So I'm not going to. Oh, okay. He's a friend now. That's fine. He's kind of a friend. I don't know. He's sort of a friend now, and I love it though.
That's cool.
I do a lot of the things with the Giants. I do the opening flag ceremony. I get invited to the meals and everything else. So I ran into him at the opening one of the flag ceremonies where you get to go on the field and hold the flag. And I love it because he used to tell me on Twitter and in the chat, that if he ever saw me, he was going to give me a piece of his mind and blah, 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 blah. So I ran into him in one of the flag ceremonies. And it was funny as shit though, because he's like, I'm X. And he's like, and I give you all the crap all the time. And he goes, you do a great, and he was being very nice and very cordial. And,
okay.
At the end of the day, I was like, I was like, oh man, I really appreciate it, and I really thank you for being that way. And then his wife walks by, and his wife, I start talking to his wife, very lovely lady as well. And I love it though because I guess they had a conversation before they came over to say hello. And I love it because the wife, I guess she said the quiet part out loud. She goes, well, did you tell him what you said? And he goes, no, I didn't. And the wife goes, well, you just told me over there he's a lot bigger in person than you thought he was going to be.
Oh!
I was like, so was it that you like me now? Or is it because of the fact that you can't talk shit because I'm a lot bigger than you thought?
Oh, let me also say the obvious part to people out loud. Tim is sitting down in a chair when he's doing this. He's not standing up on like a cardboard crate or a crate. He's sitting down. Just like I'm sitting down. Tim is sitting down. Some of these guys on YouTube, they're standing straight up. You can see you ain't the biggest jack in the box, and it's fine. It's fine. But Tim is sitting down, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
I loved it because I picked Dom up at the airport, and he's coming out of customs, and I'm on the phone with him, and I said, you know, I'm wearing this, you know, so you know where I am. He goes, I'm Tim. He's like, I'm not even halfway through the doors that slide open. He's like, I can see you. He goes, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I think I'll take that as a compliment. He's like, trust me, you stand out. So it's not like I can hide. Plus, I park at F8. So
yes.
Park at F8.
But that's
the Verizon lot.
It's listen, man. It's like the thing, my boy, you know, and let's just say he dabbled in certain street activity growing up. He doesn't do that anymore. But he would always say, I'm not hard to find. I'm not hard to find.
I say that
I'm not hard to find. And a lot of this stuff is just not hard to find. You're a season ticket holder. Sometimes you bring friends with you. Sometimes you bring what's the Green Hornet? What was Bruce Lee's name? What was it?
Kato.
All right. So sometimes you bring Black Kato with you, and he's at the games with you too. It's not hard to find. Not hard to find. Not hard to miss, I should say. Because people have seen you and come up to you. So I know, people recognize him. They see him. Okay. So just saying, guys, and again, nobody's advocating violence over a stupid ass sports team, because if the owner wants to throw away millions of dollars, it's really not affecting us. It's not. But a lot of these people, no, you talk with it, talk tough on TV. This is TV. We're in a box. Tim is in a box. I'm in a box right now. I'm in my grandmama's kitchen. Tim is in his lair, and we're on TV, but we're in a box. But these people, when they step outside the box, they don't act that way in the street. Just say
it's real life. It's
real life, man.
I have to get ready to pick up my kid from school because I didn't think I was going to stream for 2 hours, but I'm going to have to do a video tonight, James.
You need to, because it got to be a good one, man. This is a rare. This is when life gives you one of those rare moments where it's like, I'm gonna let you live let you have your moment, baby.
I'm gonna have to, and maybe I may release it around like 5 o'clock, maybe like 4 or 5 o'clock. But I'm gonna have.
You gotta do it. It's gotta be good, man.
Gotta get the kid from school in 30 minutes, so then I'm gonna have to come home, and I'm gonna have to do something maybe around 4 o'clock. So my wife has always wanted to do the flag ceremony. That's bad. Oh, it's great. The flag ceremonies, I've probably done it like 7-8 times. It's freaking awesome. And then I did it opening day last year, which was great because you had Queen Latifah and everything else, and then we got smoked. But yeah, it was fun. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll do it. Let's see. I'll be home by 4 o'clock. I'm gonna release a video at 4 o'clock. And I don't know what it's going to be yet, because I'm still in giant shock.
Yeah, no, take your time, please. Don't rush. Let the ideas formulate. Hey, you know,
I'm going to sit in the car and parent pickup, and I'm going to let this match. I'm just going to let this marinate a little bit.
Come on, but all I'm going to do, I'm going to roll me a fat blunt later. And I'm just going to think about Daniel Jones on the Starbucks line going, I got to think about what my next step is going to be. Like, that man is unemployed. You are I don't care about the money. Money don't make the man. Man make the money. I don't care what your bank account says.
That's right.
You are unemployed right now. You are out of a job. You have no job.
I just thought about this, James. Daniel Jones and I have something in common. Neither one of us has a job. Sorry.
Yes, but you retired. You did he was kind of, hey, we thank you for your services. But it's been real. Just get the hell out. Damn.
Quick, change the locks.
Damn. Oh, I'm sorry. Sexy Dexy, you need to get out there and make some new friends. Sorry. You got to make some new friends, buddy. I don't want to hear all this, he was my best friend. Well, you ain't got no friends, man. My God.
I have to give props, and I do have to leave.
My God.
Props to Kayvon Thibodeau. You had certain segment of the Giants in the locker room saying, "No, we got everything Daniel Jones, and we did this to him, and we did this to him." Blah, 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 blah. Kayvon Thibodeau was the voice of reason, and literally said, "We are 2-8. Every position should be up for grabs." That was in the video that I did today. That was so fucking awesome that nobody's watching because of what's fucking going on now. Way to screw me twice now, Daniel Jones. You ruined my life for 5 fucking years. Now you ruined my video.
And let's be fair to Casper, because I give him a lot of crap as he deserves. But Casper, he was the first one to come out and actually say, the guys in the locker room about the Saquon contract and watching him not get paid and watching Jones get paid. He was one of the few people to say, there was some of us in the locker room that were looking at that going, oh,
yeah,
that's what we do here.
We should have paid the other guy.
I'll give it to Casper. He's, I think he knows when to have a moment when he goes, oh, let me say something that'll bring attention to me because I love attention. But he has said a couple things that, that made sense, Casper.
Golf clap. I'm sitting here right now thinking about this, and I really do have to leave, but I'm sitting here thinking about this. I might be able to quit now. The whole YouTube thing. I literally may be able to quit now. I feel like my job is done.
No. You've gone through the hardships. You've got to stay now because now we're actually going to.
I've gotten people through the hardships. I've gotten people through the trials and tribulations. I led them through the valley of darkness.
But you need to get your flowers now. You can't quit now. You get to get your flowers. Conan didn't put down his sword after he slew the beast. No, he looked for another beast.
Yeah, but then he wasn't able to get the Tonight Show. I might be able to quit. I've always been saying I've been looking for a perfect time and opportunity to walk away. This could be it. This could be the focus that I need. I'm actually being serious here. I've had this epiphany. I've had this now, this calm rush over me. We have to think about this.
Oh, that's a scary thought, kids. We don't want that.
Oh, yeah. We always got to drop
that.
a little cliffhanger. This is Tennessee Giants Straight Talk, powered by Online Big Blue LLC. Daniel Jones is gone. James Williams is here. We'll be at the game Sunday. Look out for that video at 4 o'clock today, everyone. We're